27 raised to the power x plus 8 raised to the power x upon 18 raised to the power x plus 12 raised to the power x is equal to 7 upon 6. We have to find the value of x. So 27 we can write it in the form of exponent as 3 raised to the power 3, then whole raised to the power x, plus 8 as 2 raised to the power 3, then whole raised to the power x, upon 18 as 3 times 3 times 2 whole raised to the power x, plus 12 is 2 times 2 times 3 whole raised to the power x is equal to 7 upon 6. Now when a raised to the power m whole raised to the power n, we can write it as a raised to the power n whole raised to the power m. So this we can write it as 3 raised to the power x whole raised to the power 3 plus 2 raised to the power x whole raised to the power 3 upon 3 raised to the power 2x times 2 raised to the power x plus 2 raised to the power 2x times 3 raised to the power x is equal to 7 upon 6. Now if we consider 3x is equal to a and 3 raised to the power x is equal to a and 2 raised to the power x is equal to b, so this is in the form of a cube plus b cube, and the formula of a cube plus b cube is a plus b bracket times a square minus ab plus b square. So we can write this in the form of this formula. So 3x plus 2x bracket 3. So 3 raised to the power x plus 2 raised to the power x bracket 3 raised to the power x whole raised to the power 2 as a square minus 3 raised to the power x times 2 raised to the power x as ab plus b square is 2 raised to the power x then whole raised to the power 2 upon, here we can take 3 raised to the power x times 2 raised to the power x as common and write it as 3 raised to the power x plus 2 raised to the power x is equal to 7 upon 6. Now this and this gets cancelled. Now we have 3 raised to the power 2x minus 3 raised to the power x times 2 raised to the power x plus 2 raised to the power 2x. This is the common denominator, so we can write as denominator of each of the numbers. So 3 raised to the power x times 2 raised to the power x minus, so this common denominator becomes the denominator of each of the numbers is equal to 7 upon 6. So this 2x minus x, this is the same basis, so we can subtract the exponent. So 2x minus x will be x, so it will be 3 raised to the power x upon 2 raised to the power x minus this and this gets cancelled. This is, so this is 1 plus 2 raised to the power x upon 3 raised to the power x is equal to 7 upon 6. Now 3 raised to the power x upon 2 raised to the power x, we can write it as 3 upon 2 whole raised to the power x plus 2 upon 3 whole raised to the power x, and this 1 we can send it to the right hand side, so it becomes 7 upon 6 plus 1. Now let's assume 3 upon 2 whole raised to the power x is equal to m. So this is now m plus 2 upon 3, we can write it as 1 upon m is equal to 7 upon 6 plus 1 is 13 upon 6. We take the LCM here, so this is m square plus 1 upon m is equal to 13 upon 6. Now let's cross multiply, so 6m square plus 6 is equal to 13m, or we can write here 6m square minus 13m plus 6 is equal to 0. Now we have a quadratic equation here. We can factorize it. So 6m square, 13m we can write it as minus 9m minus 4m, and 9 times 4 will be 36 and 6 times 6 is 36 plus 6 is equal to 0, or now taking 3m here as common is equal to 0, or 3m minus 2 and 2m minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we have two solutions here. when 3m minus 2 is equal to 0, and when 2m minus 3 is equal to 0. So 3m is equal to 2, or m is equal to 2 upon 3. 2m is equal to 3 and m is equal to 3 upon 2. Now we have assumed m as 3 upon 2 whole raised to the power x. So let's substitute the value. So one value of x according to this case. So 3 upon 2 whole raised to the power x, and 2 upon 3 we can write it as 3 upon 2 whole raised to the power minus 1, because negative exponent means the multiplicative inverse. Since both the bases are same, so x is equal to minus 1. Another value can be when m is equal to 3 upon 2. So 3 upon 2 whole raised to the power x is equal to 3 upon 2, or x is equal to 1. So these are the two values of x. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.